the JEEVAMRUT. Now we enter into a piece of land. In order to utilize the complete land in the farm, we started doing this mango farm, which is intercropped with the pomegranate and this moringa. You're seeing right here. Uh, this is kind of intercropping. You cannot understand what is the main crop here. In that way, we intercropped the system. If you see from the other side, the pomegranate, you'll be seeing this pomegranate will be the main crop, and if you are viewing from the other side, mango trees will be. You'll be seeing that the mangoes will be the main crop. In such a way, we intercrop it. It's like a high dense cropping, and also we can do some intertilling, and we can also get some vegetables here. This is the way we planned in this small bit here in this, and you can also see this five-layer model form there. Will be moving there soon. This is the menthe crop that we are seeing here. It is also completely drip. Actually, we are trying for the next time. We are trying to put it on the micro sprinklers. Not even these many drips are needed. Just for every 6 feet, we need some one or two micro sprinklers. From here to there, we will be putting nearly 8 micro sprinklers. In the same way, for every 6 feet, there will be one drip line and 8 micro sprinklers, so that we can reduce these drip lines from here to there. Otherwise, there is also some small rain pipes are there, which we are now coming. Recently, they are into market. We can all just with the three drip lines, we can start putting this leafies. That is very much effective. Now the people are using for leafies very effectively. Only thing is that we need to weed it. The weeding is to be done manually. Otherwise, the complete crop goes spoiled. And it should not be. We need to go with the expertise when we are seeding. It should be like it should not high dense. It should be like air and sunlight should be fall completely on this leaves. Otherwise, the plants will die. For every leaf, this is the case. And very adjacent to this crop, you can see here coming. And this is partially Ceylon spinach. In English, you can call it as Ceylon spinach. This is on seeding stage. Right. This was actually long back. It was done like 5 months crop. It is 5 months back. It is a crop. We are taking from here the Ceylon spinach. On the other side, there is underplot for the Ceylon spinach. Exactly, you can see there. And this is the maize crop of nearly 45th day. Yeah, this is. You can see the maize trunks there. Corn, it is going now. You can come here this way. This is just started, baby ones. It takes nearly 1 more month to get to grow fully, and we can also make it available for your plates. This is now in the milking stage. Here it is a broad bean crop. You are seeing it's a bush type. Mostly in the villages, we'll be seeing the creeper types, but it's a kind of bush here. Now you are seeing. If we can also make it done in pendants that we saw in the earlier stage, but now this variety is of bush type. You are seeing it right here. The same. You'll be seeing mostly same like for this creeper and bush will be like same seed, but simply the genetics has been changed here. The age of this crop is like 54 days so far, and it will longs for next one end of like 40 days, 45 days. We can take the crop from here. The cropping is almost started from like 15 days before, and it was longing. It keeps flowering. For every 2 days, we can start harvesting for every, like weekly twice. only for the bendy crop we have to harvest weekly thrice. But for other crops we can start doing harvest for weekly twice. This is a good test. Here on the beds you can see this is the carrot crop you are seeing on the beds here. uh, Now we applied water with JEEVAMRUT. You can see this is the drip line. You can see the water here. This is now JEEVAMRUT added water. This is nearly like 50 days of the carrot crop you are looking here, and it takes like near 30 to 40 days for the whole crop to get here. Just below the ground you can see that carrot here. We cannot take it out now, but after 20 to 30 days of time we can plug it, and nearly it takes 30 days of time to be in your plates. This is this is the pendal system here. What you are seeing is now we can enter into the system. So this is the farmyard manure mixed with poultry litter to make it much effective, the good effective fertilizer. And we can also mix Ganajivamrut with this so that we can fertilize our soil the best way. Let's then this farmyard manure is now applied to this crop. Now you are seeing, right? This is more looking more good than the fertilizers which are applied chemicals. We can enter to the farm. Actually, this is the pendal system which you are seeing. We can also do with this bamboo stretcher also with the same kind of. You'll be seeing more on the sides of Guntur, Andhra side. You'll be seeing more this kind of pendal system with the bamboos only. And here, because one thing, the lack of labor and lack of that kind of exact skill set, will be going with this kind of pendals. And this is also strong, one of the strongest. It will stay for nearly 20 years. Now we can enter into this pendal system. Here, most of the pendals in this kind of pendal systems will be doing like creepers. Every farmer will be doing only creepers. Creepers like bottle gourd, ridge gourd, bitter gourd, snake gourd. All these kind of creepers will be cultivated in these creepers, so that the shape of the fruit will be in the good size and good will look good appearance. Otherwise, if we spread it on the like on the common land, then it will be affected by this what do you say, this some ketaks will be there, right? Like some which affects this all the fruit structure and the size of the fruit. When you make it on the make it on this creeper, you'll be seeing that size of the fruit will be in the good size, good structure. Let's come into the now. This is the tomato crop which you are seeing now. Is the age of this tomato crop is like 45 days. 45 days now. This is intercropped with little gourd. In Telugu, it is called as donda. Yeah, and it takes more. This is a local variety of tomato, that is Kashi tomato, that which you are now looking into the field. And this side there is a tomato. This is a this is not local. This is some hybrid variety, selected variety. To better, good to say. This is one kind of tomato you'll be seeing. This one of the local tomato, selected variety. But the one which you are seeing here, you can see here, right? The size and shape of this tomato will be completely different. You'll be seeing the taste of this Kashi tomato is also very good. For this Kashi tomato to be in your plate, it takes nearly more 20 days of time to be in your plate. uh, nearly like it took this amount of time, 45 days of time, and X amount of money and X amount of sweat for to be in your to be in your plate. This is the way we cultivate our plants. Now this the fertilizers which are given to this plants are now actually without this mulching sheet. This mulching sheet it is protected from all the weeds. Otherwise, you'll be seeing this kind of weeds, right? Even though you mulch it with the cover, it is coming out of this sheet. Otherwise, if you don't put this sheet, then it will be completely spreaded with this weeds. If more the weeds are coming, then it is very hard to put the labor to get these weeds out. It is very costly now. Actually, we are not getting the labor in the farms. It's very hard to get the labor outside. So the reason why we are trying to put this kind of covers or the mulching grass. If you go with the dry grass as a mulching, then there are many natural ways to mulch the soil. People will be doing with dry grass and all this sugarcane grass. When we are also this is also tried by us, but what the thing is that we are seeing like many snakes are coming and sleeping under the grass. That is also one of the reason where this labor is not coming into the farms. That's one of the reason why we started with this mulching sheets. Yeah. Now this is the bottle gourd, which is of 30 days period. Now you start. You can see these flowers. This is the flowering stage. We can also call it as a pregnancy period of the bottle gourd. For all the vegetables and the fruits which are seeing, the flowering stage and the maturing stage, it is called as a pregnancy period. Later on, it is converted to the actual fruit stage. You can see all these are now winter crop. You'll be seeing, right. Tomato is now winter crop in all the crops, and you'll be seeing cabbage and lettuce on the other side. We'll be discussing more about the lettuce. Yeah. Yeah, you can see here, right. Now the bottle got started here. After like nearly like 7 to 10 days, you'll be seeing the like 1.5 feet, 2 feet of this bottle gourd. Now that can be shifted to the market. You can come here, right. Let's, yeah, this is one of the light trap that we use in our farms. There are some fruit growers and there will be some borers to the fruit actually. It's kind of mosquito that will just insect it. So that the reason why the fruit actually the way it has to come, it won't come in that way, but it turns out like this, which will go as a waste. So that's the reason why we got this light trap, and we started doing this. Now you can see all the mosquitoes. All the mosquitoes will be here actually. It comes for the light, and it falls down in this kerosene water, and they will get. This is how it planned. And there are also other traps which we can use in our farms. There are some sticky traps, and there are some fruit fly traps that we can use in our farms. You can see this is a bitter gourd crop. This is a 40 days. You'll be seeing like this is a bitter gourd, how it comes, and we can start doing the harvest. This almost it stays for nearly for 6 to 7 months of the period. But only thing is that we need to take care like a kid. Uh, the thing is that all the time we need to do what nourishing this crop, and we need to take this mature leaves all the time. We need to cut the mature leaves so that the new uh, the new creep which is coming out of this, it will start spreading over this. When it start to when it keeps spreading, then the fruits also will grow in the same manner. This is one which is the castor plant you are looking into. These are not grown randomly. These are kept intentionally in our farms, just to identify before entering into the crop. We will first come to this castor plant and look over this. We'll check is there any pest on this castor plant. So, actually, all the pest is more attracted to the castor. We'll check with the castor actually. Once we'll check with the castor, if any pest backside of the leaf, if any pest is there on castor, then there is some pest in the farm as well. Based on that identification, we will start spraying the kashayas in respective way. The way like there will be some juice sucking mosquitoes, like we'll say trips and mites. For that, we'll try to spray this neem kashaya, or else current oil. Will be spraying that. If there are some borers or what do you say, fruit borers or stem borers, then we'll be spraying agniastrum, which is prepared with green chili, hot green chili, and garlic, which is mixed with some tobacco extract and boiled in cow urine. These are the pesticides that we use in our farms. We can move aside. Come this side. We can be on the other side. You'll be seeing this ridge gourd crop. This is a ridge gourd crop which is intercropped with lettuce and Chinese cabbage. See, this is the kind of ridge gourd this comes here. In ridge gourd, the major problem is that one is kind of virus, that is yellow mosaic virus, and the other is fruit borer. For the fruit borer, we'll put some traps in the farm, like you saw just before, and this is the lettuce what you are seeing, and the Chinese cabbage. And the other side is pomegranate that we already discussed, right? Mango and pomegranate intercropped with this moringa. That's right. You can see that it's got here. Otherwise, if we don't put this mulching cover, then we'll be finding the more weeds like this. It's not difficult to root out the weeds, but the labor it costs is very high. Nowadays, we are finding a labor issue. We don't find the labor outside here. This is from farm. The fertilizers that we are using in this farm are completely cow based. JEEVAMRUTam, which is prepared with natural ingredients that are cow dung, cow urine, and pulse flour, good, and some one handful of miti. These all are mixed in a 200 liters of drum, and then which is now turned into the these farms. There is a drip pipe under this. You can see actually, through which you can see here. You can see this drip pipe through which this JEEVAMRUT and all the liquid fertilizers are given through this one. This is a similar kind of setup which we saw in the pendals. This is exactly for the creepers only. And now this is said to be the crop support net. This time we bought it from Nagpur. There are some dealers for this crop supported especially. A little cost effective, and we are checking for this time. This is the first time we put it here. This is now completely intercropped with tomato, and you are seeing like ridge guard here. This is the ridge guard crop you'll be seeing here, and it will take the support in this way. Actually, it has to be like. By taking the support of this, it will grow like this. And during the summer times, this will get and tomato should not get huge sunlight. During that times, this will give support to the tomato so that the tomato will not get spoiled. Otherwise, tomato will get the shape. I mean, the color of tomato will be completely changed. This is we are looking this is as a very cost effective system, because the one the for this crop the cost of this creeper is just it came to the 14,000 of this mesh for this mesh and the sticks, and labor we already know that labor cost is very high. That is around like 6,000 it took for the labor to put this complete setup here. But if we don't put this mulching sheet, you can see the situation here. The complete crop will be covered with this kind of weeds in the complete farm. That's the reason why we put these mulching sheets in the fields. Only two solutions that we have currently is that we have to put this mulching especially in this natural farming. We have to put this mulching sheet, or otherwise we need to go with the power tiller with these drip lines. This is the crop that you're seeing here is mint. This is the ground for mint, we can directly say it as. Actually, now this is rock hard, right? The soil is. Before putting, we don't put with we don't find it with the roots completely. When we are actually planting, we'll just get the mature stem and we'll just plant in that what is a slurry kind of soil will be there here. We'll just put in that slurry kind of soil and we'll just keep on watering the into that slurry, and after a few days you'll be seeing that leaves will be coming out of the matured stem and it keeps spreading, and it keeps spreading like what you see the weeds in the main crops, and this is the situation that you're seeing here in the main crop, and we'll keep harvesting it for every weekly twice and weekly once based on the requirements. This is a pure desi mint that you can I can eat it. It smells it like super. When we started this farm, we started with these two cows. Now now it was four cows. These are desi gir cows actually, which are from Gujarat. During these daytimes we'll tie it here, and during the nights we'll take it to the sheds. You can see that you can see it at the entrance. The cow dung which is this will be collected at one place, and then we will make it JEEVAMRUT and JEEVAMRUT with this manures. This the farm which you are looking is completely another bit out of the other of our farm. This is a 3-acre farm which we leased out 3 years back, and we started natural farming here also. Earlier it was a mirchi farm here before to this papaya, and it was completely intercropped with mirchi, this papaya. Once after removing this mirchi, now the papaya, you can see this grown papaya here. You can see the mango trees here. It was like 20 years old crop mango trees here. Uh, it takes under 1.5 months to for the yields of papaya. You can see just beside to this, you can see the bendy crop. Actually, we are trying to put some other crop like what is it? Same mirchi crop in the same fields. This is actually we are seeing good results for mirchi in this field. So the reason why we are putting again the mirchi crop here. And now this is the bendy crop that you are here seeing here. You can see the now it was actually on the growth stage. Sorry, in harvesting stage. For every weekly thrice we have to harvest this bendy, otherwise it will become harder. You can see the way the complete crop you are seeing is a complete bendy crop throughout the fields. The way you can see it as a major crop as mango, in which this is completely intertilled with bendy. If we don't pluck it in the right time with the bendy, the crop will spoil. The plant will go waste. Right stage, right harvest. Let's see. Here it is a brinjal crop. Telugu people say it as the king of all the vegetables. Seeing here. In brinjal, there are multiple varieties of multiple local varieties. There is a thorn type of brinjal, round purple brinjal, white green brinjal, white eggplant. Likewise, there are many varieties. Nearly 96 varieties of brinjals are there when you look into Desi. Now, this is one of the purple long variety, Pusa. You can see here, right? This is around like 2.5 months. Actually, it longs for like if we can maintain it right in the right way, we can make it for nearly we can make it sustain for 8 months. But as the after 6 months, the yields will become a little low. When it was in the age like 50, 60 days and above, the crop yields like we will be getting good yields. You can see, right? You can actually these are the one plant itself here. You will be seeing many brinjals. This is around like 65th day. The crop it was planted. Now you are seeing it. Actually, this was the seedlings were grown in other area, and it was transplanted here after the nearly after 26 days of seedling. It was transplanted here. Then after it was like 40th day here. Weekly we'll be getting like one from all this area. Weekly we'll be getting like 120 kgs of this Pusa variety brinjal, purple, long. Actually in this kind of brinjal, there is effect of stem borer and fruit borer. That is very common, especially during the rainy seasons. In rainy seasons, in cultivation of brinjal is very hectic because for all the vegetable crops, because the pest it comes for all the vegetable crops is very high during the rainy seasons, and but when it comes in winter, uh, it was not like that. The vegetable we can take it with little efforts, and you can see the crop here. It was very beautiful, right? In a similar way. This is little hard to grow. Actually, because the this is one which I'm saying is that there is some there is a disease which comes as pain for this. In Telugu, we call it as pain. that which comes for this, and that also it occurred twice when we eliminated with cow urine and this buttermilk, and one time of Agniastram. The fertilizer application is also done nearly 6 times for this JEEVAMRUT, lactic acid bacteria, and the mixture of Ghana and poultry litter for this. Here in this field, you can see the capsicum crop. This is completely openly pollinated. We tried it for first time. You can see here. Only during winters we can do this, because for the high temperatures we cannot get it. Mostly it was done in the polyhouses or greenhouses. We can take this uh, capsicum. Now we are actually trying this for first time, but it was little disturbed. But we are still seeing you can see the capsicum right here. Now the capsicum that you are eating from JEEVAMRUT are from the same fields. There are other field near to Shamsabad. That is also what do you say, greenhouse. That is from the greenhouse. You can see the capsicum here. This is the sizes we are getting when we are open pollinated. You can just see. When it was done in the greenhouse or the polyhouse, the size will be little bigger, and the crop yield will be also very high. That is completely temperature controlled. It was controlled automatic. We can go for the automatic controllers or the semi automated, like manually we can control it by moving the like side windows up and down. This is what about the capsicum crop. The age of this capsicum crop is nearly like 65th day of this crop. Here, just beside from the capsicum crop, you can see this borders. You can see that that is Chico sapota, and this is a jamun. And on the borders of this fencing, you can see this jamun and mango trees. Throughout this fencing line, we'll be seeing this sapota, and we can also start getting in this season as well. There are, but the production was very less this time. Since we have very less number of trees, we are getting very less quantities, and it was consumed by few families now. This is the local kind of variety. We'll call in Telugu as a pala sapota, the milking one. And the other plant, big plant for jamun. Here is a small bit of leafy that you are seeing is that methi. This which grows very faster than other leafies. These methi and amaranthus, these are the fast growers among the all leafies. You will be seeing around like very faster, like 25 to 30 days of time only we can start harvesting these leafies. These leafies grow when we use this lactic acid bacteria, especially that which is made up of milk and rice washed water. 3 parts of milk and 1 part of rice washed water. This after 10 days we can collect the liquid from this extract, that is called lactic acid. That will mix 2 ml of lactic acid with 1 liter of water, and then we'll spray it on this crop. Just after 2 sprays we can see the growth of this leaves. Here in this we can will be weeding 2 times. Once after spreading the seeds, the weeding will be done for 2 times. Where for coriander, the weeding will be like it's kind of 3 times will be doing weeding, because it takes nearly week to 10 days of time to just sprout. later on it grows very slowly even after the sprouting also. That's where all the way coriander is completely different from all the leafy. It grows very slow. And you can also see the amaranthus in the same part. This is the local amaranthus that you are seeing here. That which is similar to the methi. This will be harvested within the 25 to 30 days of timing. The one which are seeing the plain field, earlier it was a brinjal crop, now it is completely harvested. Later we are again going to put these French beans here in this form. You can come here. In the very adjacent to this plain field, you will be seeing this methi, and that adjacent to that is a maize crop. Actually, you must eat this part of very juicy. Try this tomato. From the day one, it is like 65th day crop.